levitate.
Which then is
Which
You
you
can
can then
carry a
make it float.
helium balloon.
True.
Dragon-shaped helium balloon.
Mm-hmm.
God, I'm already becoming a joke character again, and that is not my intention.
I mean,
Come
it's
on,
how
you're
you
always like
apply
this.
your character's skills that makes you the joke character, rather than what your character's skills are.
So let
I thought that we were missing someone.
Oh, Monk said their power went out.
Oh,
Yeah.
are you serious?
That's what they
I
said.
saw it.
Damn.
That's amazing, and I feel so bad for him.
Why'd you say that's amazing? It's not. It's bad. It's just bad.
How many magical items are we supposed to be able to have? I feel like
One rare and the rest uncommon or common, depending on how many you can purchase. Well, actually, not how many.
What's the cap on magical?
4 total. 4
magical
total.
equip 4. Okay, so I haven't done the funky. I thought I did the funky.
I forgot all about that.
You should do that.
Yeah.
The robot's like really busted over there. Don't worry, dude. I had some crazy stuff going on too until I was reminded.
I mean,
And also it depends if you're talking about permanent or consumables.
Yeah, I had a lot of permanents going on. I had 26 AC because of the amount of permanents I was able to have, not realizing the amount that I was restricted to. So we've dropped back down to 20 AC.
So neither does Pastor have magic items, nor does he have feats. Oh boy.
That's important.
I think. Oh wait, no, he does have one. No, wait. Is Eldritch Claw Tattoo a feat? I think if so, that is the one feat he has.
There we go.
Think?
Okay, yeah, so he does have a feat. Okay.
Everybody should have a feat at level 1, is what I was told after asking that question.
I mean,
yeah, now I will. I cannot tell for 100% sure if that's how I did it in the first Nightwatch campaign. The first season.
I don't think it was because I got the Eldritch Claw Tattoo after the loss of the second Tree of Light in Sasa's house.
Oh, someone died. Adding in my inventory items. Look, I feel like this is a genuine question. Is there going to be any reason we ever need water breathing? At all?
Depends where you go.
Okay, that's the that's a good enough answer for me. Keeps my potions of water breathing.
And this will be a minuscule spoiler. There are one. Actually, wait, two.
I just need plate. How do I equip an item once it's in my inventory?
Have it. Right click on the item, equip.
That's right, I forgot. Thank you very much. I remember. For some reason, I thought it was a checkbox.
It's alright. Yeah. Small spoiler, there are two sea-based night lords.
Okay, so potions of water breathing are important. In case you know
it literally only depends if you want to go for them. If you go after them specifically.
I say we need a reason for me to be able to use my trunk as a snorkel. Anyways, back to what I was doing. Hey, look at that. Amulet of Health. I'm so glad that like all of these items are here.
Boom counter. Whenever this weapon is used to destroy an undead creature, a single silver piece appears in the wielder's pocket.
What? Okay, the Cloak of Protection is not giving me my +1 to AC. Why are you being this way? It's okay. Because I will just manually edit that. Can I manually
Does
edit
it
that?
not?
No, I got it equipped. It's in my inventory sheet. And it's not updating me to 19. And I chose the defense fighting style, which is already a +1 to my AC. So I should be at 20 total.
Huh.
Oh, wait, is there a place where I have to attune it? Is there an attune button? Because that would be the only reason why. Yes. Fixed it. I forgot. It has to be attuned. Attune. I didn't... All fixed. Don't worry about me being stupid.
We don't worry. We already know.
That was Gerard?
I thought you were talking out of character. Sorry.
Damn.
I'm officially feeling hated.
Damn.
Okay. Let's see. All I have to do now is add my nets and hand axe, I think.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Good shit. Oh, hell. Very good.
It makes sense now that I have my nets, Callie.
Mm-hmm.
Since I'm essentially your Watson, your bodyguard. I now have a reason for my many nets. I have how many nets? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now I have to do is add my backpack. You know what I'm imagining? Because he's considered large now at all times. He's just... The backpack is teeny. And, like, the straps are stretched out to his shoulders.
Nah, you can get a custom one. It'll be fine.
Oh, but...
It is pretty funny, though.
Is there a way to get, what's it called? The backpacks that come with, like, say, a background, like backpack of dungeoneering or whatever? The dungeon kit or whatever it's called? Yes! How do I see inside the container?
I have no idea. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how that shit works.
I don't see that option even, so I don't think...
Oh, I found it. It was in the items SRD. I just typed in dungeon, and then there it was, Dungeoneer's Pack, and then it gave me the backpack.
Oh,
And the
okay.
backpack has a weight to it, so I want to know exactly How? I'm supposed to see inside of a container. Here, inventory, BTT. Whatever. I'm just gonna delete that. I'm gonna add everything. It worked. All I had to do was delete it, and then it just gave me all the items out of the backpack. Yay! I have all my stuff now. I believe I shouldn't have anything left to do on my character. Oh, my languages are not visual. Should have common. Where's giant? Giant. Date.
I'm gonna throw just general question to the group. From the general premise that I've written, and some potential plot hooks. Anything at all does interest you? Are you planning to like come up with your own thing and trying to pursue your own objectives?
I wouldn't even know what my character's objective is except to put down evil and protect children.
Okay.
Okay. Because I admit part of it is I was mostly writing with assumption that there will be like OG crew. But even if there's not, I tried to like couldn't really disregard what was happening during the first season. And kind of wanted to build off of that.
My character and Cap's characters are both like City Watch.
Yeah, we just
we're
discussed
like
that.
specialized City Watch. Yeah.
We are investigator and enforce.
Yes.
So, those two characters would probably recognize Pastor because he still does go on patrol sometimes.
I thought that was like everyone in Eclipse had to do that. Or
Right,
just
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, technically speaking, not every citizen of like City of
Oh.
Hope and whatnot is part of the guard. Like every citizen is like a hardy folk. But like it
Pastor
was
only
the
goes on like Tuesdays.
the general premise of like at the first season was that the player characters are Night Watch, no part of the guard, to fight back against the darkness. For like fluff reasoning, at least in terms of Cap, I partially know the answer. Church for Dolan, do you imagine that Dolan was living in City of Hope beforehand, or did he arrive like during the time skip from somewhere else? Because Ibrahim, unless you change your mind, Cap,
No,
but
no,
the
no.
way we talked,
We're rolling with the way you said it, and then I'm just addending it, or whatever the word terminology would be, to where I would end up side by side with Church's character.
I have a question then. Did Cap come from somewhere else?
yes.
Would it make sense for another character to come from that place? Or not so much?
I don't see an issue
Your
with it
choice.
unless Captain has something against that.
Cap, were there teachers where you were from?
I'm from a gladiator war.
It's a yes or no
war camp,
question.
so I wouldn't actually know.
Okay, so probably not. Then I will be from here. Since it sounds like from what I've heard briefly, Cap's character really only knows fighting, and so the watch would be the best place for them. My character would probably be assigned to them because I'm the most experienced and most level-headed. I'm essentially like the investigator of the city, so if there's any like interior problems, or any areas of the wall itself that need to be inspected for foul play and stuff like that, like monsters trying to dig under the city, suspected cultists in the city, things like that would be my purview. So.
That's fine. Now that I'm thinking about it, that's kind of my small request from me. I mean, request slash asking if it would be possible. Like, obviously, your characters absolutely can have like a field of focus. Trying to think how to say that. They can have their fields of focus and interests, and there can be things that they will absolutely never do, but if it would be possible to like not have too many like walls, I would say, because it is possible that the action like will take you like away from the City of Hope.
That's okay. He has no problem with leaving the city itself. It would be simply, essentially what I'm thinking is Vale would step down and be like, I have too many responsibilities to leave because I need to make sure my order's established so that then more people can join the watch in the first place. Because essentially what's happening is he has so many responsibilities and feels like he is finally going to be stepping into like the chair essentially of the order and making sure that everything is running smoothly, and in order to do that he needs to be there. So essentially Dolan would be just an investigator in the city that would then be moved to Night Watch, because he has the skills in order to replace Vale. He is competent enough. Would be how I'm thinking it.
Alright.
Is there anything else at this point in time? Because my character is finished.
Yes, there's definitely one big thing. That actually, if we do that, we might have like a better idea. No, different thing. So, as I mentioned beforehand, I'm using this on a different campaign, and I've decided that I will want to also use it here, like test it out. We're gonna be doing milestone leveling as before, but instead of me just from like every so often saying, okay, you did enough to get a level up, I want to come up with you with the list of questions that we're gonna be asking at the end of every session, or almost every session, and every yes to the question like builds up another point on the milestone track, and when we feel that milestone track, you get a level up. put it? So, obviously, you will be absolutely feel free to come up with your own ideas to basically give what I'm using on the other game is that the first and also sorry, forgot to mention a little bit loopy. The questions are not player based; they are party based. So I basically ask one question to the entire party, and the party gives me an answer. So that everyone is on the same milestone track. Basically, the first question I'm using is that have the party learned anything? In this case, I'm gonna say like important / new / interesting / useful. And or it doesn't have to like fill all the criteria. Only one works as well.
Don't mind me, I'm testing.
Would the party be alright with the question? Did the party defeated a Night Lord? Because again, depending on what questions are in play, they kind of adjust the focus of the campaign.
I don't mind whatever direction we go with determining level ups. You know, just as long as I don't get like a 36 CR creature thrown at me when I'm like a level 11.
I just realized I was muted that entire time. Fuck.
Hi.
I was saying that I think that defeating an Night Lord is a bit of a broad term if it's the condition for a level up. If it was something like slightly smaller, like we defeated a Night Lord or the second hand of a Night Lord. But that's my opinion. I'm seeing it more because we're 10, yes, but at the same time, I really don't know how often we're gonna get a chance to fight and kill a Night Lord or defeat at least.
Not often. Like no bosses.
So can we have multiple questions to this, or is it just like
it's
the
not
one?
it's not a single question. It's a list of questions.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I see.
Yeah.
I say one of the questions should be is what has been accomplished will have a determinable level of impact on the world as a whole. And
Yeah.
depending
Like,
on
have we
scale.
accomplished X? If yes, level up. If not, try again. So I then in that case, yeah, the Night Lord thing it's good.
Hell, I'm even trying to remember what was it. Survive. And to be fair, the Night Lord question will have like a special value. So basically, you start at level 10, right? So to get to a level 11, the milestone bar starts, at 0, 5/11. So you need to get like 11 air quotes points to level up. Most questions are worth like 1. Defeating a Night Lord, it's definitely more than that.
Okay, I see. That makes more sense. I guess I was just I was confused.
I was confused
But
on
I
how
get
those questions would impact, but now that I understand questions will have a point value attached to them, that helps a
I
lot.
know. Right. Okay, those are the suggestions, and we can work on them to like expand them or adjust them.
Alright.
Hmm. I'm trying to think of more, but every time I think of a question, it's like, no, that could like that can fall into this one or this other one.
One question that I would say is, what is the impact level of what was just accomplished? I.e., clearing a sewer out of a rat lord. Does that inherently help the area that we're functioning in to a significant degree? Yes. Milestone point would be one of the questions. Like, does it affect the world? Would be one of the ones that I would suggest, like level of world effect. Kill a dragon that's gone rogue and started eating people. That's a pretty high level of world effect.
All dragons rogue.
Aren't all dragons rogue? I mean, rogue from what would be considered their normal alignment, as dragons do tend to strictly adhere to alignment.
So far, in terms of the Eclipse, the World of Eclipse, all dragons faced are feral and darkness corrupted.
Dang it. Here I was hoping we would have one friendly dragon.
No.
Uh,
We don't have friends.
yeah, the closest thing was a dwarf
Imagine
Thing.
having friends.
or bear man.
Yeah.
I'm throwing
yeah.
a net on you,
Dugan.
JP.
They've gone cool.
I guess one of those questions should be an RP question. Have we done?
Or like have we developed a character's plot point or something like that? That would be good.
Or we worked with an NPC enough, like to a point where we've ended like an NPC crisis or something like that. Yeah, an RP-based milestone point would be huge. That's a little harder to track, but I feel like that would encourage a lot more conversation.
I mean,
within
I'm not
group.
really like tracking separate milestones. It's like, again, answer session. I go over every question and you say like yes or no, pretty much.
Yeah,
Okay,
and that adds
I'm
to the thing.
fine. Okay, so
However that would work, that suggestion would
Has-
functionally work.
okay, with NPC, so like, did the party help? to put it in name. And okay, I'm gonna get back to that in a moment. So the way you were talking, Cap, so I'm thinking that I might change the question from the party to something that helps the City of Hope. So
Yeah,
did the party do
X for the City of Hope.
I mean, it can be City of Hope.
Affected? Sorry.
What the because from your end it sounded like more like expand the range.
Well, I'm just trying to help. Just thoughts that come into my head. I might as well put it out there. Even if it isn't ultimately functional in the way that it's put out there, it might help get something out there. So, however you end up feeling like that would work. Ultimately.
I mean,
if
part of
that's
it, like you
you.
mentioned, like, you know, defeating an enemy or like removing a threat, I think that would still fall under like, did the party do something that helps the City of Hope? As for the NPC, so did the party assist?
With a major NPC? Because I'm assuming there are major NPCs within the town that we're going to work with.
Yeah, like
The
4 or
city.
5 dudes.
Yeah, there are. And there can always be more.
I mean, we are part of Nightwatch, right? Did we further the goals of Nightwatch, whatever those might have been at the time? Would be a question.
Nightwatch is just the city. Like it's referring to the city,
Okay.
or just the ones that keep watch during the night.
It's always night.
The
Because-
I should really
ever-ending.
get.
Because the star blew up.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling Cap. It's just we are the Nightwatch is just the city watch. It's just
Did we write like an inherent wrong within the city, i.e., a crime lord taking advantage of people? Not necessarily defeating them, putting them in their place and
I don't-
making them a more functional aspect of the city.
I just don't remember there being crime in Hope, like at all, or anything like that.
It wasn't really a focus of the first season, although to be fair, I did in the like information handout that was available, like it was mentioned that there was some
Oh, yes.
crime, but it was like blue-white color. It was like very like minimal stuff, like absolute margin. But now things are getting a little bit lax.
Yes. Cultists.
Yeah, cultists.
Whoa.
Ooh, one of them should be, did the party... You know what? Speaking of cultists, did the party establish something that they can... Or, like, work...
Party
like,
assist.
I... You know how, like, the party can have, like, a home or, like, something that they're actively working on as, like, a collective group thing?
Okay, I think I know how I'm gonna call it. The party assist, one of its social links.
Ew.
yeah,
That
that's
works.
good. That's good.
Whoever
good.
that may be. Unnamed social link 3.
Basically. Party figures out plot hook number 5. One of those should be if we actually find the right answer to a puzzle. If you present us with a riddle or puzzle or challenging situation with no right or wrong answer.
I'm absolutely shit with puzzles. I usually do not do
Damn
puzzles.
it.
It was
I'm
right
really good
there.
at solving puzzles. Fuck.
I'm literally teaching myself how to make riddles right now.
I love puzzles. I usually don't include them because a lot of my parties are babies and they will never figure them out. I should have more.
Look, that one time you presented me with a puzzle, which was the off sessions in Tuesday. I wasn't expecting it to be a player character that was the answer.
Yeah, good luck. Fucking Good luck with any of my puzzles. I usually don't include them. I usually like leave that from my mind. I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna include a puzzle because most puzzles either they get them instantly or they never get them. Most of the time, they never get them.
There's no like real way to interact with the puzzle, which is other than words or description, which makes it sometimes inherently flawed, easy to beat, or extraordinarily hard to beat with no in between.
I think I know. I'm gonna rephrase the question to make it more. Well, did
Did the party find cool loot?
expands?
It's already there.
Yeah.
True.
Party expanded.
How many fucking things can I prep right now?
Many as you
Calculator
want.
help.
Oh my gosh, there's a little inventory bar that I have available to me. I love this. I can click buttons from here and not have to like go into my character sheet. This is so better. This is so much better than Gerard.
Wow.
That's the current
It's almost like.
variant of the questions I posted in chat, in the Foundry chat. Sorry for interruption, George.
Okay, there it is.
Ba-bum.
Oh, there it is. Cool loot. Okay, did the party survive a dangerous
I think
encounter?
that's
Did the party-
good. I think that's perfectly good.
If you're wanting
And-
more questions, I'm sure we can
So-
figure out more.
It's literally up to you. If there's more, then
Yeah, like I literally don't care. This is for you.
that's a wrong thing to say. It's not like I don't care, but it pretty much the amount of questions gives you like, you know, more questions, more opportunities to getting
I know it's
milestones.
just funny how you said that.
One question should be, did we keep Captain in order the whole game?
Did we wrangle our most chaotic player?
Did Cap go through one of his quote-unquote plans?
Did we have a
If
canon
yes,
event?
we lose a point. If not,
Oh no.
we gain a
We gained a
point.
point. Did Cap have a canon event that affected the whole party? If yes, lose a point. If no, gain a point.
No, not much as Cap had a canon event. Has Cap created a canon event?
Is there a Capcom canon event?
It's gonna be really funny if it makes it in there.
I doubt it.
Because then that just
Uh.
makes me more desiring to be chaotic. But no. No, that's a really good set of questions. I don't think that we should really do more than 6 questions unless while we're playing the game or between now and playing the game, somebody was like, "This, good question. Here you go."
I just thought of one, but that again is very specific and indicates that the focus should be in that direction specifically. Plus, it has a question that only has like limited amount of users. I just thought of the party reached slash interacted with another Bastion of Light.
Oh, that will be so good.
That would be a good one, yeah. That's a good one.
Also, fuck, I forgot. That reminded me. Quick question to the OG crew, and I mean even those that are retired characters. I don't remember. I don't think we ever established it. How much information that you found during season 1, specifically that there are other Bastions of Light? How much you would given this away? I'm mostly asking, like, wondering if the new PCs coming in, would they be aware about that?
Pastor hasn't said shit.
I'm obviously not telling. I
gave
will
a
probably.
TLDR of the setting and also what we had the main arc to Monk
I'm
because I had to tell them about it.
I'm
in order for
I'm
them
saying
to
like in
hear.
character.
In character.
Oh.
Yeah. Bonk.
How much? Wait, say that again.
Okay,
I'm
so
stupid.
the question is,
Yeah.
are the new PCs
Yes.
aware of some of the things that the season 1 characters know, specifically that there are other bastions of light? Because normally this is not a common knowledge. Most of the people believe the City of Hope is the only place left in terms of like civilization.
I'm going to look directly at my intelligent counterpart, as I have not enough intelligence to know that.
So
it's
Factor
not even
and
that.
Chacha are the only ones from the OG crew, right?
Yeah.
It's only Derp and I.
I mean,
Yep.
Vale would probably tell people what the fuck.
currently, yeah, but like for example, Vale, like playing in second season, but like Vale still exists in the world.
Yeah, if
Oh, okay, I
Vale
get what you
knew, Vale as someone who did patrol and do City Watch stuff normally would probably know Dolan and would tell Dolan his experiences before joining, like before deciding to retire. He'd
don't
essentially
think-
be like, "Hey, bud, I
Yeah.
heard you were gonna take my place. You need to be ready."
What? I got a
Shit
question then
is
for
fucked.
Church.
Mm.
Would they tell the information that? Okay. Would they be as descriptive with the locations after Silas had informed them about it?
Locations
was-
of the other bastions, or
Yeah, like all the spots
No.
on the map. Okay.
no? They'd just say that there are other places out there. Essentially, is what they would say.
I'm
Would
very afraid of saying that to other people because that will make people attempt to leave that are not prepared.
I was gonna say, would Vale, because we learned our situation with both the dark and the light, right? Like,
Yes.
because would Vale have explained that to anyone? Because I know Silas wouldn't. He doesn't tell anyone anything.
That reminds me, Pastor still hasn't told anyone about
because
the
if we're-
fact that the God of Light is artificial.
Yeah, well, there's that too. Yeah. I mean, both of them are. I mean, our world's artificial. They made it and all that. Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's, yeah. Shit.
But literally a god created out of sacrifice.
Can you say that again, Samal?
Okay, because our characters learned that we were basically tools or pawns for dark and light. Would Vale have explained that to any of the
No.
new people? Or okay.
No. He would have
Okay.
been like, "Don't trust higher beings." He would have essentially been like, "Do not trust any higher being you hear from, or like just don't fucking trust them."
Okay.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's very important.
Shadow, I have an issue I'm running into. Every single rare item for a wizard is 1,000 or is 10,000 gold.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
exactly.
The cheapest one was like
nothing I
Pack
can
Keeper
get.
for 5k.
even our Kayson.
If I just
yes.
got base wizard arcane grimoire, which just gives you +2 to your spell, like a weapon +2, right? It's 10,000.
Yeah.
And every staff I want also 10,000 out of the possible rare items that I could choose.
Yeah, the way magical wizard stuff I've noticed on Kassoon scales up is kind of stupid. Oh, just a
Which
little
is
stupid.
fair because like wizards are very strong, but
Yeah,
I understand. But also, I don't know what I want to pick as a rare item considering they're all 10k.
You only get one.
Yeah.
What if I gave back some of my more unnecessary potions and then gave you my excess cash?
I mean, if you want, but I first when I will hear if Shadow has come to a conclusion because I don't want to just like take money from you.
Technically speaking, like you don't have to pick rare. I mean,
I know.
On
I'm
one
okay
hand,
with
on one hand, I want to
choosing-
give player options. On the other hand, I kind of want to keep the fact that
Yeah,
it's like
it's okay.
it's getting
I'll
better
just-
for town, but it's not like they are swimming in magical items.
You're fine. I'll just choose the uncommon version of Arcane Grimoire, which is just 5k, and then I'll just do the rest of my math. So it'll be fine. I just
Can
wanted to hear your opinion on it first. So
Can
I
I
was
swap
reaching the
out
best
the
spot.
Eldritch Claw tattoo for Bracers of Archery?
I will allow it. Yeah, that was something that you would have been able to do it
Thank you.
during the downtime, the time skip.
Mm.
why are you so mean?
Mean?
Blah, 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 blah,
Yeah.
blah.
Well, I'm not being mean.
So I'm gonna. So when did the party interacted with another bastion of light?
Earthing's so expensive. Alright.
I love the fact that I am just 10 foot tall, smashes through doorway. You're under arrest, grabs you with his hand bigger than your head.
Okay, that's the question I added. If you are fine with that, we are currently at 7.
That's actually a really good question because that seems hard to accomplish, which means we have to determine that we actually did that. That's something we have to discover that we did. Which means we could totally interact with somebody from another bastion of light and or a citizen and not know it because we never asked. We just don't know. And then that question wouldn't come into play. Which is an insanely good question.
You lost
I'm
me.
trying.
I kind of understand, but I think you're overthinking too much the meaning of us asking that question.
Oh, I'm viewing this as Cyberpunk 2020 rules, where if you can get XP bonuses and stat bonuses based on your performance in game, which is very similar to this at the moment.
Hmm.
Like the way that Shadow is posing this is very similar to Cyberpunk 2020, which means that yes, this question may have been accomplished, but if the DM does not illicitly state that we should still get that point, or we the characters do not determine that we have succeeded within that question, then we do not get that point. That's the way I'm viewing this working as.
I mean, the way it works in different campaigns in Pathfinder is like I ask the question to the group and the group answers me.
Ah, so yeah, then we won't. Then we could totally have done it and just not know, and then just completely miss that point, which is actually kind of great. I love that question because of that very specific reason. At this time, I do have things I need to accomplish. So would it be alright if I go ahead and leave, or is there anything else we need to discuss through?
I cannot think of else right now.
I think we're good.
Not that I'm pushing for the end of this, just
How dare you, honestly.
have a life.
you.
I know, right?
Get out of here.
Honestly, I thought about like one more question, but this is kind of
Oh,
like I'm not sure if the party would be alright with that.
Do it.
Did the party strengthened? Well, I'm just gonna write it down because I cannot fucking spell. Can't think of better words.
I'm about to leave and go get food.
Once I need to rephrase it because I'm blanking on the right word to use. I definitely need to like think of rephrasing that.
Maybe strengthen is what you're thinking of.
That kind of causes us to have roleplay moments, and that's actually really good. I like that.
Did the party
Quite a bit.
strengthen the bonds between its... Actually, I might rephrase it as...
Even between one another, whatever.
I'm kind of liking the new phrasing better, but I'm not sure how the rest of the party feels about that.
I do like it, but I mean, it has to be the kind of over-encompassing question, so it can't just be something that we can easily answer. It needs to be like, did we interact enough as a party? Did we like trauma bond?
I'd say, was there a dynamic character moment? Like a complete change in someone's character that is very, very, like, important. Like for Thrud, it would have been when the kids saw her get killed, and they had that dynamic character moment, and she saw them like change horribly. Like something where it's like an irreversible change to someone's character would be what I would consider it.
I'm not sure if I heard. Like, was there a dynamic character moment?
Yeah, dynamic character, which means like your
That
personality as a character has changed irrevocably. Irrevocably.
That time
Irrevocably.
Gerard learned to stop opening doors without
Yeah.
party
Stop
agreement
opening doors. Yeah.
would be a big one
Mm-hmm.
for Gerard. Would have been a moment for Gerard that would have definitely answered that question.
What I posted, is that the correct
Yeah.
way I'm hearing
Yeah.
this right?
Yes.
It's essentially like a canon event. Would be a similar.
Did we Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did we have our Uncle Ben die?
Okay. Putting that on the list.
Wait a second. I just remember that isn't a canon event. Because in the did any of you guys watch the '90s Amazing Spider-Man version?
I mean, I was waiting for somebody to catch on to the fact that I was totally making a funny reference to.
19th cartoon
no,
Spider-Man,
obviously.
I did watch it, yes, but that was a while
In the
ago.
last episode, when they cross universes for multiple Spider-Man, one of the Spider-Men in the universe has Uncle Ben that's alive, and he's like, I think he's married to Gwen Stacy instead, or like something.
Huh.
Like
He's wonky.
the canon event is Mary Jane Watson usually gets fucked over because like pretty much every universe, Spider-Man never gets with her. It's
You mean Spider-Man never gets his true love?
yeah, basically, it's yeah.
Except for in the new Spider-Man, where one of them has a kid with Mary Jane.
I think that might be because that might be the point where the story is picking up, and that would cause Mary Jane and the kid to die.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
It's
the thing
okay.
about Spider-Man.
And that might be why he's had his kid in the Spider-Man dimension essentially this whole time. But anyways,
yeah.
to avoid that canon event, to wait for that timing to pass.
That's gonna be Bale's kind of event then.
What?
Listen
what?
to kids.
What would be my Loxodon's canon event? Becoming literate?
Some people literate.
I cannot read.
I finally understand common. I can read.
Okay. 8
I can
questions.
assume one of you.
I think that's a solid amount
That's
for
plenty.
now.
Mm.
We have
It's-
2 weeks to think about more of them, so
Well, yeah, we could give you like 14 questions. So that way we can maximize our efforts of gaining points.
Alright, calm down, everybody. Like, Holly.
Are you heading home?
No. What? Huh? Oh,
Sorry,
you're
I
talking to
forgot to
someone
mute.
else. I'm stupid.
Yeah, we'll see what the game itself will bring. But as I stated before, like one of the like hard cutoff points that absolutely will happen. Definitely like getting to level 20 is like cutoff point.
At level 20, we instantly die.
Not-
Know this, everyone.
Not
The
really.
god eats us.
The god of light claims me.
Ah,
Not really,
monkey.
but
Ryan Reynolds.
I have to
That
say, like, there's specific reason why like Clash and Sonic is added because some Night Lords will not be level adjacent. Not sorry, not adjacent, like level adjusted. They are at their power level that they are, and
I mean, that is the point of a BBEG.
like Night Lords are the like in terms of martial prowess, small spoiler, Beckett is the probably one of the weaker ones. Apart from like one that's a spoiler regarding the imminent plot hook.
So, out of curiosity, would we be able to kill all of them if we were level 20?
No, because the game ends. Remember?
No, we die.
No, yeah.
D&D.
You
Yeah,
fool.
definitely get more survivability, but there is one that's like
I love reaching
CR26.
level 20 and then falling unconscious immediately.
There's one that's CR30.
CR30.
Yeah,
Yep.
I think
That's normal.
I
Yeah.
think definitely most Night Lords are like above like CR20 or higher. Actually,
Was
not
the
that.
one we fought like 16 or something?
Sorry, what? Come on again.
What was the one that we fought like at the end of our thing?
Oh, the Fallen. I mean, the Fallen was CR. I mean, to be fair, I did give him like some custom mechanics, but I think at the base he was like around CR12 or 13, maybe 14. I don't remember exactly. And I already deleted the sheet.
Because he's fucking dead.
Deleted from existence.
Delete me from existence. Stab self.
That's not deleting, that's just killing you. He's been expunged from the records.
But yeah, now I'm more sure that if you need to go, Captain, you may. I think we handled.
I have to do some classwork. I have no choice, and then I have to go and prep a character that's supposed to kill my entire party irrevocably, so I can end the game. So
I have a question. Oh, go ahead.
Oh no,
Continue.
I was still errantly speaking. Go, you're fine.
How do you feel about Unearthed Arcana spells, Shadow? Like, still official content, but not like in a book of their own, in a sense? It's like the Unearthed Arcana thing?
Case by case basis, as I've also stated in character creation notes.
Listen.
Basically, first party material is
stupid.
allowed. UA, so Unearthed Arcana and homebrew material is approved by me on case by case basis.
Okay. I'm sending you a spell.
Present your case.
I'm presenting case to Shadow. None of you may know what spell I want.
You forgot to submit the paperwork to allow you to present to Judge Shadow.
Silence.
Why?
Because I asked.
How many forms do you have to fill out?
Because Shadow is because this is crossed international waters, all of them.
Everyone.
I'm just imagining like a very sad like group of Night Watch just like sitting at a desk with paper, like a stack of paperwork, just like, oh, oh no.
In other news, Deadpool 3, they will have a custom popcorn bucket that makes fun of the Dune 2 custom popcorn bucket in the way that it looked.
Aren't you supposed to go study?
Yeah, I am. I'm leaving right now.
Okay.
I just wanted to like give that to you guys before I left. I'm also like wanting to leave so horribly badly, but at the same time I'm having the fear of missing out experience occur to me again, and I'm trying to like will myself to leave.
I will kick you if I had
Do
the
it.
power. I don't.
Someone kick me, force me out. I'm leaving. Bye.
Bye.
Later.
What a little creature.
I am generally fine with it. I'm just thinking if I am alright with it staying second level or if it should be slightly higher.
Your choice. You may do
I'm
as
just
you wish.
trying, yeah, because I'm just trying to weight it against like second level spares that come to my mind. If it's giving too much or too little for that level.
What is this? What the fuck? I didn't realize this is a spell. It must. Oh, it was added recently. Okay, it's from the Planescape. Fucking deny portal. Like gate seal. Just fucking no portals. Not allowed. You think you're fucking opening a goddamn portal to the Shadow Realm? No. No.
So we're also using the clash mech. Yeah, okay. The spell, I allow it the way it is.
Woo! Thank you.
Alright. Oh, fuck.
Gives you another one, but what about this one?
It should take when you're first like. Okay, I mean it has specific trigger. Okay, I will allow that one as well.
Woo! Thank you. Because most abjuration spells are just like, you put a lock on something. Cool! Awesome! Thank you.
Running the thing. Mhm. Yeah, I think that the most important things have been dealt with. Yeah, other stuff like maybe personal goals and whatnot. We'll see how things are gonna shake up during the first session. Because I already know what's going to be happening, like not maybe the very first scene, but like what is going on. Someone is gonna get caught.
What?
Huh?
A certain spy.
Ah.
And there might be a, burning stake.
Damn.
Oh.
That's pretty metal.
No, it's not.
Oh no, not a witch hunt.
For
Oh wait, yeah, there's a vampire thing.
Yeah, or vampire creature.
Yeah,
Well, not our, but the vampire creature we know.
yeah, the burning of the stake totally fits that vibes. Yeah. It's cool. Oh, what-
Pastor is gonna be going into like overclock his systems. Like, there's too much shit going on.
Shadow.
Hmm.
Just for DM purposes, I do not want to just catch you off guard with this kind of shit. Are you okay with legend lore?
I mean, I'm aware of what it does, so
The reason I
Yeah.
ask is because here, I'll give you the exact wording. It states that if things were secrets, I would find out about them, and I don't want to just like null and void like us uncovering clues by just being like, I cast a funny spell. You know? That's why I'm debating if I even want to take it, honestly.
I mean, even in the spell description, I can see a workaround if like there's something very like encrypted, for a lack of better word.
Okay.
Like the second paragraph, that figurative language. So I even imagine that like if you try to use that spell for something that's extremely secret, the entire like, okay, hey, spell, tell me what was the purpose of this world. Probably like some other check, like skill or ability check, would have been involved to like decipher what the spell feeds to your brain as an answer,
Okay.
which would have like, probably pretty high DC.
Got it.
So yeah, I think in that regard I will be fine with the spell because yeah, it gives me like a workaround that the answer given is true, but it doesn't have to be straight and understandable.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay.
Alrighty, then I'm gonna get out of here. I will see you all
Yeah.
when we
Um,
have our first session.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep Foundry server like on Nightwatch if you'll need to like keep working in the meantime.
Sounds good. Yeah, I have a lot of
Yeah.
spells I
Like-
need to do.
Good
Goodbye,
day here.
gamers.
Yeah.
I shall
Take care.
leave now then. Goodbye,
Bye.
gamers.
Bye.
Bye. Bye bye.